Now on Good Morning Northwest, a Spokane man sentenced to prison for starting fires at a Catholic church. What we know about the evidence against him and his punishment.
Today we're going to see some transitions in our area from light snow over to rain, when those are going to happen and what that weekend is going to look like. All that's coming your way.
And safety concerns at a Spokane high school. We'll have a live report of what we're learning about new cameras going up near Lewis and Clark. You're watching Good Morning Northwest here on 4 News Now. Good morning, and thanks so much for waking up with us. I'm Derek Dice.
And I'm Robin Nance. It is Wednesday, January 18th. Let's send you over to Mark with your first alert forecast. What's up today?
Oh, right now we've got some pretty mild temperatures. We're into the mid-30s, looking pretty good. It's going to be a cloudy and mild start. We're living up to that. We've got rain or snow, depending on your elevation, for this afternoon. Looks to be rain here, but some light snow coming in tonight. It also looks like a flurry coming our way. It'll be cooling next week. We'll talk more about that when we look at the planning forecast. So temperatures right now into the mid-30s. It is very mild. 33 into Deer Park, down South Spangle. You're at 35 degrees. We've got 37 in downtown. So again, these are temperatures where a normal high this time of year is 35. So we look at the forecast radar. We see again that blip of snow, and it's just to the west of us. Then it's going to be rain, snow into the higher elevations. Mount Spokane is going to pick up some snow. Everybody is a little bit. And it's going to hang out in North Idaho for a little bit and then continue to make its way out for a dry tomorrow. Next 12 hours, we are going to see that opportunity for some light snow coming in. We're going to have rain, snow mix depending again on your elevation. But look at those temperatures. 3 o'clock, our high today expect to be 38 degrees.
And this morning from the Breaking Now desk, we're learning new details about a Spokane man sentenced for setting fire to the St. Charles Parish and school in 2021. 25-year-old Rio Maribel has been sentenced to 5 years in federal prison. He's also been ordered to pay nearly $5 million in damages and serve 3 years of supervised release. The fire broke out on March 18th, 2021. According to Maribel's sentencing hearings, a Spokane police officer nearby heard a boom inside of the church. The officer then noticed the fire spreading to the roof. A second officer arrived and alerted a priest who was asleep in a parish residence attached to the church. The Spokane Fire Department and several other members of law enforcement responded to the scene due to the nature of the crime.
Those agencies are brought together not frequently, but during very complex incidents involving fire or the crime of arson.
The fire damaged several areas of the building. According to court documents, smoke was seen in each room as Maribel left it. He also took communion wine from the church. Detectives used fingerprints from those wine bottles to tie Maribel to the crime. The U.S. Attorney for the Eastern District of Washington praised the investigative team for their work on this case. Reporting in studio, Sydney Charles, 4 News Now.
The Spokane County woman confessed to killing her 35-year-old son last summer. The sheriff's office says 58-year-old Christine Catelli confessed to driving her son from his home on the west side of the state back to Spokane County in June. She went on to say she shot him several times and dumped his body along with other pieces of evidence near Rock Lake in Whitman County. Investigators say they found human remains in the exact spot Catelli described. As of now, the Spokane County Medical Examiner has not identified the remains or the manner of death.
The Central Valley School District confirms a potential threat made to North Pines Middle School is unfounded. Screenshots of the threat were shared online. The district says the student's name you see in the image is from a fake account, saying it was created by another student. Law enforcement tracked down the student responsible. That student was not in school yesterday, but there was an increased police presence at the school out of an abundance of caution. In a new push to crack down on impaired drivers and save lives, lawmakers in Olympia want to lower the blood alcohol limit from 0.08 to 0.05. The Washington Traffic Safety Commission says Spokane had the highest percentage of deadly DUI crashes in the state over the last 5 years.
And if this bill is passed, Washington would follow in Utah's steps, the first and only state to lower its BAC limit. 2021 was the deadliest year on Washington roads in more than 15 years. Mothers Against Drunk Driving says the bill will help people stay safe on the road.
We come in contact with people that their lives literally been turned upside down and ruined in some cases. So anything that we can do to alleviate that kind of heartbreak is another wonderful way, another tool in our tool belt to make this problem go away.
Bill did receive backlash from the Washington Wine Institute, which says wineries and tasting rooms already create a space for responsible drinking. Opposers believe the bill could harm other small businesses. If passed, the bill would go into effect July 1st of this year.
Well, Spokane Public Schools has taken the next step in increasing security at one of its high schools. At
today's school board meeting, the district is expected to approve new security cameras outside of Lewis and Clark High School. Destiny Richards is live at the school with where those new cameras would be going up.
Spokane Public Schools has plans to install new security cameras to help address safety concerns right here in the parking area underneath I-90. Now, according to the school district's minutes for tonight's board meeting, in the consent agenda section, there's an item that addresses the security system installation. SPS has awarded a contract to Camtech Inc. in the amount of just over $322,000 for it. Now, as we know, Lewis and Clark High School has seen its share of incidents, from last month's fake active shooter hoax to concerns about car break-ins near the school back in 2021. Spokane Public Schools says the wireless cameras would be installed on ground-secured poles, not off the existing freeway bridge structure, and it will be in compliance with federal DOT requirements and restrictions. Now, video surveillance and storage of all that footage would be based at the SPS administration building, and we know that they're planning to discuss this further, expecting to approve it at tonight's board meeting. That's at 6 p.m. You can go in person or watch it on Zoom virtually. Reporting live at Lewis and Clark High School, Destiny Richards, 4 News Now.
All right, Destiny, thank you so much. It's now 6 minutes after 6.
All right, let's send things back over to Mark Peterson, and we've got some stuff coming into the region.
Some stuff, snow, but also rain in the lower elevation. So we're seeing that really change over around Sprague to rain. It's starting to make its way in. So we're going to see some showers yet this morning, and we are going to see more rain showers later on this afternoon. We'll talk about the break that we'll get in between coming up.
The world watched video of Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin killing George Floyd by kneeling on his neck. And that former cop is appealing his conviction. On what grounds? Coming up.
And it's a Spokane Bridge project that's detoured traffic for about 3 years, but it may be wrapping up early. What we're learning about the Trent Bridge construction after this break.
Stream 4 News Now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app.
What you see is important. That makes quality eye care important too. Get personalized care from experienced optometrists at Shopko Optical. Better eye care. You'll see. Don't need glasses? See us for your contacts and save on your annual supply. Home. It's both a place and a feeling. At yours, you strive to make new memories. Create traditions. Share stories. Find the fun. Embrace the surprises. And celebrate moments big and small. Memories are made at home, in every room, in every moment. Make your house feel like home at the Tin Roof.
At Eastern Washington University, data analysts and sociologists turn analytics into action. Geologists and political scientists explore innovative solutions for climate change. And our award-winning Center for Entrepreneurship empowers future business leaders to create the economy for now and decades from now. An interdisciplinary education that gets real about the real world? That's the new Think. It is Eastern Washington and you. Discover Eastern at ewu.edu/newthink.
Weather Alert Days on 4 News Now.
That means weather that could be a threat to your family's safety.
The First Alert Weather Team pinpoints the most impactful and dangerous days, warning you early, on air and online. Weather Alert Days, another way we're keeping you safe on 4 News Now.
Toyota trains certified technicians. Is that important?
Well, you wouldn't hire just anyone to help you move, would you?
This shortcut saves 2 hours easy, clean,
dude! No, of course not.
Not again.
Toyota Service Centers. Keep your Toyota a Toyota.
Spokane's hottest music.
Break me for so done with you, girl. Poppin', man, I feel just like a rock star.
Hot 96.9.
What you see is important. That makes quality eye care important too. Get personalized care from experienced optometrists at Shopko Optical. Better eye care. You'll see. Shopko Optical welcomes more insurance plans than ever. Call to book an exam and verify coverage.
4 News Now is brought to you by Coeur d'Alene Casino Resort Hotel.
All right, here's a look at what's new on Good Morning Northwest. A panel of judges will hear arguments as former Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin seeks to appeal his murder conviction.
Chauvin's case is expected to go before the Minnesota Court of Appeals this morning. His lawyers are asking the court to overturn his conviction for the 2020 murder of George Floyd. The attorneys have accused prosecutors of misconduct and are arguing that the case should not have been tried in Minneapolis and the jury should have been fully sequestered. Chauvin was sentenced to 22.5 years in prison after video showed him kneeling on Floyd's neck and back for more than 9 minutes.
Authorities say Ukraine's interior minister, Denis Mostoryski, was among at least 18 people killed in a helicopter crash in the city of Brovary today. 29 others were injured. According to the head of the Kyiv Regional Military Administration, at least 3 of those people killed were children. The crash took place near a kindergarten and a residential building.
Federal regulators are investigating a narrowly avoided collision at JFK Airport in New York Friday. It happened when an American Airlines 777 improperly crossed an active runway. Air traffic controllers urgently directed a Delta 737 to immediately stop its takeoff from the same runway. It resulted in the airplanes coming within 1,000 feet of each other. National Transportation Safety Board investigators will review radio communications and will likely look at in-flight recorders.
And good morning. Your 10-second takeaway on this Wednesday. Cloudy, mild start. We've got both of those things happening. Showers really after school. You're going to be seeing them along with some light rain showers before. 38 will be our high today.
It's been almost 3 years since construction began on the Trent Street Bridge, and nearby store owners say they are ready for it to wrap up because of the toll it's taken on business.
Yeah, finally some good news for them. Not only is there an end date in sight, it's about 6 months ahead of schedule. The Department of Transportation says this is definitely one of their bigger projects, and it originally wasn't supposed to be completed until the end of this year. But the contractor says he's been able to make up some time.
That requires a certain temperature, and so with the temperatures being too cold, until we start to see some warmer weather, we really can't get out and do a lot of completion work that needs to be done in order to open the bridge. But when that happens and we can get the other barriers in, we'll then open the lanes to traffic once we get it striped.
The project could be done as soon as late spring. When it's complete, the bridge will have 2 lanes, a path for pedestrians, and an extra sidewalk. Now, crews are just waiting on the weather to improve so they can start work that will open traffic back up in that area. It's going to be a lot of relief for the people on the other side of that bridge from downtown. Good Morning Northwest time is now 6:12.
Were you planning on getting in a few runs at Silver Mountain today? Well, don't even go up there. Coming up a little later, why the ski hill is closed for business just today.
And the newly elected New York congressman who admitted lying to voters about his past is facing an investigation, but he was also just given seats on 2 committees. The latest on the George Santos situation right after the break.
The Floor Trader Outlet Deflation Sale going on now. LVP flooring, laminate, and tile at the lowest prices in over 2 years. Over 200 flooring and tile options in stock and ready for you to take home. The Floor Trader Outlet's Deflation Sale.
It's where the Northwest saves on flooring.
Corner of Division and Francis.
Ironstone Furniture and Fire is making room for new inventory. For a limited time, you can create your ideal space and save on in-stock selections, sofas, chairs, tables, and more. Comfortable and beautiful furniture makes a house feel like home. Visit our showroom, Ironstone Furniture and Fire in Coeur d'Alene.
Frozen water pipes are a serious risk during cold winter weather. When water freezes in a pipe, it can be a disaster for your home and your wallet. If you're not properly prepared, don't wait until it's too late. At Mainstream, we know exactly what it takes to keep your family safe during the cold season. So call or visit us online today.
Hi, I'm Chris with Clark's Tire and Automotive. Right now is the best time to get your vehicle in to get it checked over. Come on in for a free winter inspection. We're going to check your brakes, shocks, struts, tires, air filter, wiper blades, and your heating and cooling system to make sure you're winter ready. If you can't make it into one of our shops, give us a call. We now have a mobile service. We offer a 2-year, 24,000-mile parts and labor warranty. We support our local law enforcement, our schools, our nurses and doctors, and we're here to support you. Come and try us out. We are a friendly neighborhood service repair center.
Hey folks, Jay Muner here. Northwest Motorsport is celebrating 14 years of trucks, and more trucks. Come check out what's new at Northwest Motorsport. Northwest Motorsport is the best place to buy hundreds of diesel and 4-wheel drives in all makes and models. No bones about it. We also have new inventory every day. Come check out what's new at nwmsrocks.com/anniversary. Save big on trucks. Trucks and more trucks. And tell them Boom sent ya.
Hi, my name's Tracy. I've been at Wallflowers just starting my 34th year. I think Wallflowers is a shop unlike most that you would find. We're unique in that we have designers on staff to answer your everyday type questions. Because I've been here a long time, I have some great return clients. It's not just a box store you would walk into and not get help. We pride ourselves in trying to help each and every person that walks through the door. And I think that sets us above other places that you might walk into.
Gwendolyn tweets, just eating tiny tacos and drinking a Red Bull in the school parking lot, which gives me an idea. Introducing Red Bull Energy Infusions and 2 flavors that go great with my tiny tacos. Hey Gwen, want to be our college intern? New Red Bull Infusions at Jack in the Box.
The Floor Trader Outlet Deflation Sale going on now. LVP flooring, laminate, and tile at the lowest prices in over 2 years. Over 200 flooring and tile options in stock and ready for you to take home. The Floor Trader Outlet's Deflation Sale.
It's where the Northwest saves on flooring.
Corner of Division and Francis.
4 News Now is brought to you by the Inland Northwest RV Show and Sale.
Sign up for breaking news alerts with the 4 News Now app.
All right, welcome back. New revelations about New York Congressman George Santos, who made up his life story before getting elected. He was just awarded 2 committee assignments on Capitol Hill. Even as critics call for his campaign funds to be frozen. ABC's Andrea Fujii has the details.
This morning, Republican leaders have assigned New York Congressman George Santos seats on 2 House committees while he faces federal and state investigations. He recently acknowledged embellishing his resume, making up details about his work experience in education, including his claim that he attended Baruch College.
Did you graduate from Baruch? Did you graduate from there?
Yeah.
So did I.
I did.
But he did not. And now, in a newly surfaced radio interview, Santos is heard falsely claiming he was also a star volleyball player at Baruch.
Look, I sacrificed both my knees and got very nice knee replacements from HSS playing volleyball.
Critics also accuse Santos of misrepresenting himself as Jewish. A former roommate says Santos often used 2 names while raising money for his animal rescue nonprofit.
He used Zabrowski for his Friends of Pets United, his GoFundMe, and he would say, oh, well, you know, the Jews will give more if you're a Jew.
There's no evidence that nonprofit ever existed. Now, Democratic Congressman Richie Torres is requesting the Federal Election Commission investigate how Santos financed his campaign. Santos reportedly lent more than $700,000 to the campaign after earning just $55,000 2 years earlier.
Mr. Santos either illegally coordinated with an independent expenditure or he illegally received a campaign contribution through a pass-through. In either case, Mr. Santos likely broke campaign finance law.
Santos has not responded to the complaint sent to the FEC. The 2 House committees assigned to Santos are low profile, the Science, Space, and Technology Committee and the Small Business Committee. Andrea Fujii, ABC News, New York.
Meanwhile, House Republicans have reinstated Marjorie Taylor Greene and Paul Gosar to committees. They were stripped of their assignments in 2021 for displays of violent extremism. Both are now joining the influential House Oversight Committee.
The husband of missing Massachusetts mom Anna Walsh has been charged with her murder. Brian Walsh could be in court as soon as today. He remained silent about his wife's disappearance, and he was charged with misleading authorities, which he denied. But snippets of evidence in the family home tell a different story.
Blood was found in the basement area, as well as a knife, which also contained some blood.
Brian Walsh told investigators he last saw his wife January 1st when she left for the airport, but there's no evidence she ever took a flight, and she never showed up to work. Police found surveillance video of Walsh buying $450 worth of cleaning supplies on January 2nd. 2 days before, Anna's office reported her missing. There were also searches on Brian Walsh's computer about how to dispose of a 115-pound woman's body and how to dismember a body.
All right, you are taking a look, well, at Cowley Park and the Making Spirits bright
Those are
lights, which are still going, Mark.
They're still on. Someone must put money in the meter.
Well, hey.
The lights are going to be turned off this coming weekend. So now's if you want, I know.
Last few days to enjoy.
Yep, a couple last days. We heard so many nice things about him. We just decided maybe one more week. Just because. All right, let's take a look at what's happening right now. Could have a little winter effect in some areas as we're starting to see that potential for snow. We've got light snow showers. Chewelah, a rain-snow mix that goes into Deer Park as well. So we're seeing this light snow changing over. I mean, temperatures into the mid-30s. We're going to warm to 38 today, and we're expecting another round of rain coming in this afternoon, changing over to snow overnight. 29 for the overnight low, but we're going to see maybe an inch out of this for tomorrow morning's commute, which means we are going to have some slippery roads. We want you to be aware of that. Around the nation, feet of snow into areas of the Central Rockies, Colorado, all the way up into Nebraska. We're going to have heavy rains to the south. It looks like this next round of rain is not going to be as damaging or beneficial. I mean, we've got some beautiful snow in the Sierras. That's going to be a wonderful runoff for Colorado or for California again in the spring. We look at what's happening right now into the Pacific Northwest. Rain showers coming in. We are still seeing some minor flooding. This wet weather is going to translate into snow into the Cascades. We're expecting the Okanagan Highlands to get anywhere from 4 to 6 inches of snow out of this, but we're not going to see that translate to heavy snow into eastern Washington, the mountains of North Idaho potentially. So we look at the Doppler radar and we can see it changing over as it comes into the warmer environment. A little cooler air will also mix in. Davenport getting light snow, Reardon getting light snow. Would love to see what you're getting. If you'd like to put a picture up, we'd love to see it on Facebook or on Twitter. Temperatures into the mid-30s right now for Spokane and Coeur d'Alene. We've got 32 down into Pullman and 36 into Grand Coulee. Highs today are going to be into and around 40 degrees for the most part. 41 Liberty Lake, Meade, 38 officially. Look for 38 Hayden and Coeur d'Alene at 39 degrees. Very mild weather. We will see things cool. We're going to get back to near normal for Thursday, Friday into the mid-30s, 34 on Saturday. And then below average Sunday, Monday, Tuesday should be dry, cooler with overnight lows down to 20. So we'll feel it, but it's not going to be horrible.
Yeah, doesn't look like it.
No, not bad at all.
Okay, thank you, sir.
You
It's
bet.
now 6:21. The Pac-12 football schedule will be released later this morning. What we know about who the Cougars will face this fall.
Yeah, and the Downtown Stadium project is still on time and under budget. We'll give you a look at the progress across the street from our studios right after this.
Download the 4 News Now app today.
Chewelah Casino continues to be the place that treats you right in 2023. Earn entries now by playing your favorite games to win a share of $8,600 cash and a big screen smart TV. Prize drawings start at 5 p.m. Saturday, January 28th. Sports betting, table games, food, and jackpots. Chewelah Casino, we are the place that treats you right. 100% non-smoking, north of Spokane on Highway 395.
Just like your car needs regular maintenance and oil changes, so does your home's heating and cooling systems. Bill's Heating and Air has assembled a large group of highly skilled service technicians just for this. Servicing the greater Spokane and Coeur d'Alene area will maintain your equipment to ensure performance and efficiency. Not to mention, increase the life of your system. With the number of technicians available, we can meet your emergency outages within 24 hours. Bill's Heating and Air, the home of the $59 service call. Call now and schedule your maintenance or service needs.
At Fred's, you don't have to go to the garden center to find a salesperson. We're here to answer your questions.
Fred's carries a huge selection of appliances with all the latest models and colors.
Fred's has been helping Northwest customers for 60 years. We know a thing or two about appliances.
See both KitchenAid and Whirlpool appliances at Fred's. Our factory-trained experts can help you find the appliances you need that fit your budget.
Fred's Appliance, local like you.
That's good advice. Checkmate.
Winning requires strategy and precision to anticipate your opponent's every move. If you've been seriously injured, the attorneys you have on your team may be the difference whether you win or lose. Don't leave it to chance. Call us today. We'll review your case for free. Craig Swap and Associates. One call. That's all.
Over the years, your floor can take a beating. From those indoor soccer matches to late night parties, it's important to choose a quality product that will last a lifetime and add elegance to your home. Nobody has a better selection at a better price than the hometown pros at Windsor Plywood.
It's time to shop for wood.
At Windsor
or plywood, they will help you pick it out, give you great tips on how to install it, and even give you ideas for other upgrades. It's a one-stop shop that's got it all.
Windsor Plywood.
Welcome into Morning Sports. I'm Julian Minnesome. Get ready, football fans. The Pac-12 will release its full 2023 football schedule at 10 a.m. today. Now, we already have an idea of what part of Washington State's schedule will look like. Here's what we know so far. Washington State will open the season on the road at Colorado State on September 2nd. The Cougars will have their home opener against Wisconsin on September 9th. This will be the first Power 5 non-conference game in Pullman in 25 years. That will be followed by a home game against Northern Colorado. The rest of the schedule will be revealed at 10 a.m. According to ESPN's bracketology, Gonzaga is projected to be a 2 seed in the NCAA tournament. In the projections, the Bulldogs were slated in the Midwest region, paired up with top seed Kansas, 3 seed Arizona, and 4th seeded Marquette. Still a lot of basketball to be played, but the Bulldogs return to action when they host Loyola Marymount at 6 o'clock on Thursday night in the Kennel. Eastern Washington is projected to be a number 15 seed in March. As of now, the Eagles are expected to be in the West region, paired against number 2 seed UCLA. The Eagles hit the road to take on Northern Colorado at 5 o'clock on Thursday. And that'll wrap us up for Morning Sports.
If you were hoping to pop up to Silver Mountain to ski or snowboard today, don't go. It's closed today for gondola repairs. If you already bought a lift ticket, the resort will automatically give you a refund. Silver does plan to reopen tomorrow.
There you go. All right, Good Morning Northwest time is now 6:26.
As we head to a commercial break, here's your first look at what's coming up on GMA starting at 7.
In this morning's GMA First Look, Mystery in Paradise. The family of an American public defender who died while celebrating his first wedding anniversary at a Mexican resort is demanding answers, saying they believe he was the victim of a crime.
The Mexican authorities are currently investigating the case, and they've released almost no information at all. This is also a very dangerous part of the world. It's important that everybody just keep an open mind.
4-star La Rocas Resort and Spa, which advertises itself as the best choice south of the border, located 15 minutes south of Tijuana, is now at the center of the investigation. Authorities confirming the day before the couple's anniversary, Blair was found dead from an apparent fall from a third-floor balcony, calling the tragedy an unfortunate accident. But Blair's family now hiring a private investigator. And we'll have much more on his family's urgent search for answers coming up at 7 a.m. With your GMA First Look, I'm Andrew Dimbert, ABC News, New York.
I have moderate to severe Crohn's disease. Now there's Skyrizi.
I've got symptom relief. Control of my Crohn's means everything to me. Control is everything to me.
Feel significant symptom relief with Skyrizi, including less abdominal pain and fewer bowel movements at 4 weeks. Skyrizi is the first and only IL-23 inhibitor for Crohn's that can deliver both clinical remission and endoscopic improvement. The majority of people on Skyrizi achieve long-lasting remission at 1 year.
Serious allergic reactions and an increased risk of infections or a lower ability to fight them may occur. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms, had a vaccine, or plan to. Liver problems may occur in Crohn's disease.
Ask your gastroenterologist how you can take control of your Crohn's with Skyrizi.
Control is everything to me.
Learn how AbbVie could help you save.
Stream 4 News now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app.
It's our annual Red Hot Clear the Lot blowout sale at Jennifer's Auto Sales and Service.
Well, looks like our surgery patient is feeling better today.
Yep, I didn't need any oxy today. I thought I'd do a little surgery on the drain.
Huh. Do you need your pain pills anymore?
No.
Well, we should get them out of the house. There are places to drop them off.
Yeah, okay. Actually, I can do that right now.
And I will look at the drain.
Prevent opioid misuse. Find safe medication return options near you at med-project.org.
When we designed the all-new Honda Pilot Trail Sport, we made it adventure ready. With features like off-road tuned suspension, an enhanced all-wheel drive system, all-terrain tires,
and Trail Watch, so you can blaze new trails. The all-new Pilot Trail Sport, the most off-road capable Honda SUV ever.
Would you like sparkling or tap?
Well, actually...
Dad, no. Showtime.
We brought our own, filtered by Culligan's reverse osmosis system.
Every time?
Like clockwork.
Do you guys want glasses for that?
Yeah.
At Culligan, we get that most people don't think about water like we do, and that's okay. See, when we install a drinking water filtration system, we're thinking about filtering up to 60 potentially harmful contaminants, so you can just think about drinking safer, better tasting water. At Culligan, we think about your water, so you don't have to.
From 4 News Now, this is Good Morning Northwest.
All right, let's take a look at some of the top stories online in the 4 News Now Story Tracker.
Our top story on KXLY.com, new evidence in the case against Moscow murder suspect Brian Kohberger involves social media posts he's believed to have made when he was a teenager more than 10 years ago. The posts, first reported by the New York Times, were found in a forum devoted to a condition called visual snow syndrome and include thoughts of suicide and delusions of grandeur. Kohberger has still not entered a plea. He's not due back in court until the end of June.
Freshwater fish contain dangerously high levels of synthetic toxins, or PFAS, according to scientists at a nonprofit environmental health organization. Using data from the EPA, the scientists say forever chemicals have gotten into our freshwater and accumulated in fish in high concentrations. PFOS and PFAS chemicals are linked to cancer and various chronic diseases. Based on the study's findings, the scientists urge people who fish in freshwaters for sport to strongly consider releasing instead of eating their catch.
And a popular read on KXLY.com this morning, if you drive a Toyota, you may be able to ski for free on Fridays at several local ski resorts. Toyota, Scion, or Lexus drivers just have to have a valid driver's license. Pebble Creek is your destination this week. Schweitzer offering the passes next Friday. For a complete list of rules, dates, and locations, look for this article on KXLY.com. Good morning, Northwest. I'm Robin Nance.
And I'm Derek Dice. It is Wednesday, January the 18th. Mark Peterson is here with a look at that first alert forecast, and no precipitation yet.
That's the key there. We do have, again, a dry sky over Spokane. We don't have the low cloud deck we had yesterday. We're sitting at 35 degrees. Winds are light. And we're starting to see West Plains get some very light snow. Here are the 4 things we need to know. Cloudy and mild start. Temperatures in the mid-30s right now. Rain or snow coming in this afternoon. Rain here, snow into the mountains. And light snow again tonight with an inch expected for tomorrow morning's commute. And again, it's going to be cooling for next week. And again, we do have that light snow that's starting to make its way in. Right now, we're sitting into the mid-30s, 37 into the valley, mid-30s, Post Falls, Hayden, Coeur d'Alene. Very consistent across the boards. Up in Deer Park, you're at 33 degrees. That forecasted radar calling for that bit of snow this morning, and then more so the rain that's going to come in. We're going to see snow into the higher elevations. That's going to continue through the early morning hours. So they're going to get several inches of snow into the mountains. We're not. So we're expecting to see, like I said, about an inch out of this over the next 12 hours. Morning flurries, 34 heading out the door, 37 at 11. And then we're going to see those rain showers here and snow into the mountains with a high today of 38.
All right, Mark, thank you very much. Spokane Public Schools has plans to address security near Lewis and Clark High School.
At tonight's school board meeting, the district is expected to approve new security cameras. Destiny Richards is live at LC with where those new cameras would be installed and why.
That's right. We are right across the street from LC, and this is the parking area underneath I-90 where students and staff park. Some cars have already pulled in this morning as I speak, and this is where they want those security cameras installed because of safety concerns. Now take a look at your screen here. This is tonight's board meeting minutes, and the consent agenda section has an item that addresses the security system installation. SPS has awarded a contract to Camtech Inc. in the amount of just over $322,000 for it.
Recently, we have experienced a rash of car break-ins under the freeway both during the day and at night at LC.
Parents back in 2021 when there were issues with car break-ins near the school. Lewis and Clark High School has seen its share of incidents, most recently the fake active shooter hoax just last month. And even though we know that wasn't a real threat, in the case of real danger to students and staff, Spokane Public Schools wants these cameras installed. The district says the wireless cameras would be installed on ground-secured poles, not off the existing freeway bridge structure, and will be in compliance with federal DOT distancing requirements and restrictions. Now, the video surveillance and video storage will all be based at the SPS administration building, and that board meeting that we've been talking about is happening tonight, 6 p.m. You can attend in person or watch over Zoom. And if you want to see, again, those minutes that addresses the security installation that's planned, you can see that in this story on KXLY.com. Live outside Lewis and Clark High School, Destiny Richards, 4 News Now.
And news from the Breaking Now desk. This morning, President Biden is facing new questions over the classified documents discovered at his home and office from his time as vice president. Over the weekend, the president's lawyers revealed more documents were found at Biden's Delaware home. And new details this morning showed that the FBI almost played a role in searching that residence. Sources familiar with the investigation tell ABC News because the Biden team was fully cooperating with the government, the Department of Justice agreed to back off and let Biden's lawyers carry out their own searches in November. The White House then waited to reveal that 5 more documents were discovered in Biden's private home last Thursday. Now, the administration is under fire for not disclosing that information until the weekend. House Republicans have launched 2 separate congressional inquiries into the documents, accusing the administration of waiting months to tell the American people about their discovery.
This is why there's such hypocrisy behind the Bidens. Once again, something big that comes forward prior to an election where they kind of keep it quiet, where the American public could actually have a say in it.
A spokesperson for the White House counsel's office, Ian Sams, said the office was limited in what they could disclose during the ongoing Department of Justice inquiry, saying as an investigation is ongoing, especially an investigation where people are cooperative and are working hand in hand with the department to review these matters, information is going to develop. That's a natural part of any investigation. Now, in addition to those congressional investigations, there is also a special counsel looking into these documents. The White House has said it will fully cooperate with the special counsel, and we're still hoping to learn what level of their cooperation will be with the new Republican-led probes in the House. Reporting in studio, Sydney Charles, 4 News Now.
The Spokane Valley Fire Department delivered more than 20 defibrillators to law enforcement agencies across Spokane County. The AEDs will be in first responders' vehicles to help people in cardiac arrest.
They respond to those calls quickly, and they often get there before the fire department. So having these AEDs gives us another tool to help improve the survivability rate for those patients.
Spokane Valley Fire received the 2022 Heart Safe Community Award for being one of the safest places in the U.S. to go into cardiac arrest. Here's a live look at the progress on the downtown stadium across the street from our studios here. The new home for Spokane athletes is getting closer to completion after nearly a year under construction. Crews have spent months drilling and blasting, and now significant progress is being made.
And despite supply chain issues, they're currently constructing the locker rooms and the lower kitchen area, and a good amount of other infrastructure is ready to be put up. The director of capital projects for Spokane Public Schools says the next projects on the list are the seating sections and the press box.
With the work of Garco, our construction partner, we procured a lot of things as early as we could. So right now we don't see any procurement issues coming our way. We've worked hard with our partners pouring concrete and getting steel.
The project is still under its $38.7 million budget. SPS plans to open the stadium by the end of September in time for the high school football season. And you can watch a time lapse of the construction so far. Again, this is right across the street from us. That's why we have it. Just go to our website, KXLY.com. Good morning, Northwest time is now 6:38.
And will we be able to see it? I mean, now it's looking clear, but this does not look so great.
Changing. We do have some light snow that's starting to move through, and these snow showers lasting for about an hour. They're coming out of Davenport now and then coming into our area, so we're seeing them into the West Plains. Again, we want you to allow for a little extra time and take it easy. Some of that is just turning to rain in those lower elevations. We'll have more on your forecast coming up.
And a man caught on camera attempting to kidnap a barista. The method police say he used to try and drag her out the window. Coming up.
4 News Now on your time with Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Those responsible for making our local roads and highways safe for winter travel would like to remind you that snow removal is an important, critical, and precise task. Please give the right-of-way to removal equipment so we can all get where we need to go quickly and safely.
At Gold Seal Plumbing, we do one thing, and we do it well. We're plumbers. In fact, we're the largest plumbing company in the region, and we're proud to say we've been voted the best plumbing company since 2009. We give you upfront pricing, so you know exactly what you'll pay before we start. And we do everything from drain cleaning to trenchless sewer repair. So if you want your plumbing done right the first time, call a plumber. And call the best. Call Gold Seal Plumbing. We're on our way.
Let's wave the flag together. Hello, I'm Mark Peterson with 4 News Now, presenting the Great American Flag Swap.
Bring your old tattered flag to Dave Smith in Kellogg, Idaho on January 25th, and in exchange, you'll receive a new American-made flag from Uncle Sam's Flag and Gift.
Dave Smith Motors has been serving the local community for over 50 years, and we're proud to support the Great American Flag Swap. If you've visited our dealership in the Silver Valley, you know how much we value our country and its national symbol of freedom. Dave Smith Motors, honoring our veterans and all who serve.
Did you know that Spokane Hyperbaric Center uses oxygen to reduce pain, inflammation, and swelling?
I didn't know that.
Did you know that hyperbaric oxygen therapy promotes new blood vessel growth, fights infection, and releases more stem cells from your bone marrow?
I didn't know that.
Would you like to know if Spokane Hyperbaric Center is the right choice for you? Go to hyperbarichope.com to find out.
Spokane Hyperbaric Center gave us hope. And now you know.
Communities in School surrounds kids with a community of support to achieve success in school and life.
CIS provides critical resources like food, clothing, and tutoring so kids can focus on their education. CIS helps kids succeed inside the classroom and beyond.
Numerica is honored to partner with organizations like Communities in Schools who enhance lives, fulfill dreams, and build communities.
Check out more organizations that make our community stronger at numericacu.com.
Winter weather means hazardous driving conditions. If you must travel, follow these guidelines to keep everyone safe. Slow down and keep a safe following distance. Use traction tires. Give snow and emergency vehicles the right of way. Carry an emergency kit. Brought to you by Lakes, Worley, Post Falls, and Eastside Highway Districts.
It is now 6:41. You are looking at this crazy video. Police arrested that man for attempting to kidnap a barista from a coffee shop in King County. Police say he tried to drag the girl, the young woman, out using a looped zip tie as she was handing him cash. She managed to fight him off. He sped away. Police are still investigating whether he had any kind of connection to that victim.
All right, let's look at the 10-second takeaway. Okay, light showers. We're seeing those really come to fruition just to the west of us. Moving this way, they're not going to last a long time. It is mild. There's going to be rain showers after school. Our high today, 38.
A little bit of Washington made it to space. With NASA's help, soil samples from Prosser were taken to the International Space Station. After spending 3 months in dark and cold space, scientists back on Earth will study how bacteria in that soil reacted in hopes of learning how to grow food in space. I said this last hour. I'm going to say it again.
Yes.
I think we got to take it back to Prosser, put it in some of the vineyards, and then somebody's got to come up with space wine.
I love it.
Yeah.
I'll try it.
Big seller.
It's now 6:42.
All right, there's a new mental health resource available for veterans. The free services for vets in crisis at any VA or non-VA healthcare facility coming up.
Download the 4 News Now app today.
We rocks in the treetop all day long, hopping and a bopping and a singing this song. All the little birds on Jaybird Street love to hear the robin going tweet, 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 rockin' robin.
Weather Alert Days on 4 News Now.
That means weather that could be a threat to your family's safety.
The First Alert Weather Team pinpoints the most impactful and dangerous days, warning you early, on air and online. Weather Alert Days, another way we're keeping you safe on 4 News Now.
My grandfather, Doug Parker, started Parker almost 40 years ago. It's a really, really special place to work, and the people are what make it that way.
Everybody's on the same page as far as what our goal is, and our goal is to take care of people.
No matter what the situation is, if it's with a customer or an employee,
employee, Parker is always going to do the right thing and put the customer or employee first.
We're going to continue to take care of our employees, to in turn take care of our customers, and continue to be involved in the community at the highest level that we can.
Right now, it's the Subaru Share the Love event. Visit Parker Subaru in Coeur d'Alene.
More epic than standing at the throat of a volcano. More epic than shredding the gnar. More epic than Julie doing 3 things at once. It's the epic sell-off at Denver Mattress, and that means everything is on sale. Like the Doctor's Choice Firm for only $664.99. Check out the Summit Firm for only $332.49. Or get a $300 gift when you purchase any Tempur-Pedic, plus 3 years no interest and free shipping. Shop the epic sell-off today, only at Denver Mattress.
Not so fast, Omicron. New updated COVID boosters are now available to ages 6 months and older. So maximize your protection against Omicron and help reduce the spread. Book your updated booster with your pharmacy or healthcare provider.
PB and J? PB before we go. P before we go. P before we go. See you tomorrow? Yeah.
4 News Now is brought to you by Ironstone Furniture and Fire.
It is now 7:15. Concerns about school security have a community on high alert since a 6-year-old student shot his first-grade teacher in Newport News, Virginia earlier this month.
Last night, school officials met with parents and community members in what became a very emotional meeting to discuss their frustrations and demand change. ABC's Andrew Dimbert has the story.
Fury and frustration were on full display at the school board meeting in Newport News, Virginia.
I send my kids to school and find myself praying to God that they will return home safely.
The public meeting marks the first with school leaders since police say a 6-year-old boy shot his teacher this month.
Don't want to have a family dinner where I talk about where my kids will hide in their school.
More than 100 people signed up to speak. Desiree Yvette says her daughter rushed out of the classroom after witnessing the shooting.
She's 6. She's terrified because the person that was advocating for her got hurt.
At one point, the school board chair leaving her seat to console her.
You've got this, okay? Thank you.
Dozens of school employees also spoke out. One middle school teacher questioned the district's response to recent violence.
Our students do not wonder if there will be another school shooting. They wonder when and where the next shooting will be.
The elementary school remains closed. No timeline was given on the reopening. School leaders are now pledging to have a full-time security guard, a fully staffed front office, and a metal detector set up on campus by tomorrow. Administrators are also considering mandating clear backpacks.
I think that those were things that should have been already implemented before this happened.
In this case of the 6-year-old, officials say a school employee got a tip about a possible gun at the school that day, and the boy's backpack was searched, but no weapon was found. Yvette pleaded with the school board to move forward with transparency and also listen to the parents.
Listen to your teachers. Listen to your staff. Listen to them when they're asking for help. Listen to them when they're showing up every day and they're asking for support and how to help a student or students.
The boy remains in custody. Police say he used his mother's gun. It's unclear how he got access to it. Meanwhile, the teacher is recovering. Andrew Dimbert, ABC News, New York.
And here is your live look this morning on this Wednesday, taking a look at the Spokane Veterans Memorial Arena.
Yeah, we're also taking a look at some of those passes out there, and I would guess they're doing okay, yeah?
Except for Stevens. There
pass.
You go. They're picking up potentially up to 6 inches of snow. It's just up there. It's just how it works. Snoqualmie Pass is picking up snow, and again, packed snow and ice in places. But again, 4th of July and Lookout are looking in really good shape as of right now. That's going to change later on today as we see more of this move through. So we take a look at the radar, and well, it's been marching this way. It's a thin band. It's coming in the form of rain or snow, and we've got light snow into the West Plains. Today, 38. We are going to see those showers, and this afternoon, around 2 o'clock, we're going to see rain showers coming in. 29 tonight with light snow for tomorrow morning's commute. Could see an inch of snow and more into the higher elevations. So as this continues to make its way across, we see this building in, and that's going to be what we're going to be seeing tonight. Doppler radar, again, not hanging out for about an hour, hour and a half. Davenport just seeing this now taper off. It's now coming into Spokane, so we've got that coming in. Right now, temperatures, 32 into Colville. We're still at 35, 32 into Pullman, and St. Mary's at 32 degrees. We'll see temperatures warm up to around 40 degrees downtown. So we are going to see things melt. We are going to see the rain this afternoon, transitioning to snow later on tonight, and expecting about an inch as that makes its way through. We look at our planning forecast. Dry through the day Thursday, again with some snowfall in the morning, or the snow on the ground in the morning hours, and then warming into the mid-30s all the way through Saturday. Low 30s Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. 40% chance of light snow for Saturday, which would very much add to the ski areas, and that would be really great.
Yes, it would.
They would love it for sure.
All right, Mark, thank you very much. It's now just about 10 minutes before the hour. Your morning sprint is coming up next.
Thanks so much for waking up with Good Morning Northwest here on your Wednesday morning. We'll be right back.
Stream 4 News Now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Parker Subaru.
Hiking dangers. People who put everything on the line to go hiking. These hikers found themselves stranded.
I hope this isn't our final video.
Next, Inside Edition.
Watch 4 News Now at 6 and Inside Edition at 7.
Here we grow again. Even more fun is headed to Spokane Tribe Casino. You love Caesar Sportsbook, the grill and bar, and larger variety of games we recently added. Gear up for a new food court, a completely smoke-free gaming area, a state-of-the-art entertainment venue, and more. Things just keep getting better. Get in on the $100,000 giveaway and your chance at the $50,000 grand prize in honor of 5 great years of Spokane Tribe Casino. You just win here.
Is there a Rob in the house?
I'm right here.
It's Rob Lowe. Give it up, y'all. We are here with Marcus Scribner from Clownish. That's hot, dog.
Watch Kelly today at 4 and 4 News Now at 5.
It's time. Time to set your eyes free. Free from limitations in your vision. Free from glasses and contacts. Free to see your best and be your best. It's time to smile. Smile is state-of-the-art laser vision correction, or LVC for short. Smile is easy on the eyes. It's bladeless, flapless, and effortless.
Contact Empire Eye Physicians today to learn more about Smile, the new alternative to LASIK.
Life is full of tough times for all of us. And for those struggling with anxiety, depression, suicidal thoughts, or mental health issues, it can be too much to handle sometimes. Luckily, help and hope are closer than you know. Inland Northwest Behavioral Health provides compassionate inpatient and outpatient care that empowers wellness and inspires hope. Just walk in or call. There's no referral needed. We're here to help. Inland Northwest Behavioral Health. We will get through this. Find out how we can help today.
Pure Filtration Products is your Inland Northwest indoor air quality specialist. With a 12,000 square foot warehouse of filters, you are sure to find what you need for your commercial, industrial, or manufacturing needs.
I recommend working with PFP because they have the product that I need.
PFP's high quality products can assist in eliminating airborne contaminants. PFP can size UV light to your system to disinfect the air to keep it clean and safe.
I recommend PFP because of their service, the quality of their product, and I'll keep coming back.
Call or come in and talk to one of our certified air filtration specialists.
See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now. This Good Morning Northwest morning sprint is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
It is now 6:53, time to get you ready for your Wednesday. Here's the morning sprint.
Yeah, Mark Peterson telling us about some snow heading into the region.
Yeah, Sydney Charles with new details about a Spokane man sentenced for setting fire to a local school and church.
But let's get to Destiny Richards live with new details about new security cameras that could be installed at Lewis and Clark High School.
That's right. Spokane Public Schools is planning to approve a plan to install security cameras in the under freeway parking area across from Lewis and Clark High School. They say it's to address safety concerns because, as we know, there have been issues of car break-ins in the past couple of years, the fake active shooter hoax at the school as well. So lots of different concerns, and they've entered into a contract with Camtrack Inc. to install a new security system. Now, we don't know the timeline or logistics of this right now, but they do have some background, some context of this plan that they're expected to approve at a board meeting tonight at 6 p.m. For more details, you can see this story on KXLY.com.
All right, first alert weather. We do have some very light snow into the West Plains. Going to slowly make its way here. Not going to last for a long time, but still could bring in some slippery roads. It's 35 and cloudy into Coeur d'Alene. We look at the satellite and radar, and it's all there, and it's coming our way. We do have rain, snow mix to the south, a little warmer temperatures there, and we're expecting that to be somewhat of a wet snow as it comes in. So for the next 12 hours, we are going to see then a break during the day with rain coming in this afternoon, 2, 3 o'clock. That'll change over to snow. We're expecting about an inch of snow out of this by tomorrow morning.
The Central Valley School District confirms a potential threat made to North Pines Middle School is unfounded. Screenshots of that threat were shared online. The district says the student's name you see in the image is from a fake account, saying it was actually created by another student. Law enforcement tracked down that student responsible. The student was not in school yesterday.
In a new push to crack down on impaired drivers and save lives, lawmakers in Olympia want to lower the blood alcohol limit from 0.08 to 0.05. The Washington Traffic Safety Commission says Spokane had the highest percentage of deadly DUI crashes in the state over the last 5 years. Those who oppose the bill believe it'll cost small businesses. If passed, the bill would go into effect July 1st of this year.
And 25-year-old Rio Maribel has been sentenced to 5 years in federal prison for setting fire to the St. Charles Parish and school in 2021. He has also been ordered to pay nearly $5 million in damages and serve 3 years of supervised release. The fire broke out on March 18th in 2021. The Spokane Fire Department responded, and other members of law enforcement officers also responded to the scene and put the fire out. Several areas of the building were damaged. According to court documents, security video footage later revealed that Maribel entered numerous rooms with a lit candle. Smoke began coming out of the doors minutes after Maribel exited each room. He also took communion wine from the church, and detectives used fingerprints from those wine bottles to tie Maribel to the crime.
A Spokane County woman has confessed to killing her 35-year-old son last summer. The sheriff's office says 58-year-old Christine Catelli confessed to driving her son from his home on the west side of the state back here to Spokane County in June. She went on to say she shot him several times and dumped his body near Rock Lake in Whitman County. Investigators say they found human remains in the exact spot Catelli described.
It's been almost 3 years since construction began on the Trent Street Bridge, and nearby store owners say they're ready for it to wrap up because of the toll it's taken on their businesses. Finally, some good news for them. Not only is there an end date in sight, it's about 6 months ahead of schedule. The project could be done as soon as late spring. When it's complete, the bridge will have 2 lanes, a path for pedestrians, and an extra sidewalk.
Military veterans in crisis can now receive free mental health treatment. Veterans feeling suicidal can get inpatient care for up to 30 days and outpatient care for 90 days. They can get that care at any VA or non-VA healthcare facility as long as they served more than 2 years. Suicide has been an ongoing problem for the U.S. military. One report found that in 2020, more than 6,100 veterans took their own lives.
If you were hoping to pop up the Silver Mountain today, don't do it. It is closed today for gondola repairs. If you already bought a lift ticket for today, the resort will automatically give you a refund. Silver does plan to reopen tomorrow.
A drug raid at a house in Post Falls could have 2 people facing charges. Police served a search warrant at a house on Catherine Street near 17th Avenue about 11 yesterday morning. Detectives say the warrant was to look for evidence of drug dealing out of the house. They detained 2 people, but Post Falls police have not yet said whether they will be charged. We will check a final look at weather after this break. Stick around.
At 4 News Now, we believe you should expect more from local news. Our team is committed to a community conversation and bringing you information you need when and where you need it. Numerica believes in and supports that mission.
If your checking account isn't earning you money, it's time to switch to bonus checking from Numerica. The account that earns an incredible 2% annual percentage yield. That could earn you up to $500 every year or more.
Have you been dreaming of upgrading your truck with exterior styling or custom accessories?
Or tricking out your interior with leather kits and heated seats?
Well, wake up, because Parker Extreme can help make your dream rig a reality.
Stop in and get advice from our skilled Parker Extreme team. They have the knowledge and experience to help you make the right choice for your car, truck, or SUV.
Your dream truck is here at Parker Toyota Extreme. You just haven't built it yet.
Choosing the right legal team is the most important decision you'll make. Craig Swap & Associates is a top personal injury law firm for one reason. We win.
Craig Swap & Associates. One call, that's all.
All right, good morning, everybody. Now, we're taking a live look at downtown Spokane. We're not seeing any light snow here, but just a couple of miles to the west, into the West Plains, they do have some light snow. Now, we're going to see a high today of 38. We're going to see that light snow roll over the top of us, could change over to rain as we are now sitting at 35 degrees. So as that comes down, then we're going to have a dry day today with afternoon coming in with more rain expected and snow tonight for about an inch tomorrow morning when on your Thursday morning commute. So we want you to be ready for that. Dry Thursday, Friday with highs into the mid 30s. And in fact, Saturday, about a 40% chance of snow and 34.
All right, Mark, thank you very much.
All right, thank you for being with us. We'll have updates throughout Good Morning America, which starts right now.